Hello! This is going to be a different video than normal. I usually do videos actually playing with makeup to do as impression type things. But a couple of months ago, I saw this really cool chart that has like different eyeliner shapes that you can do. And I want that to be me all in one video, so you get to watch me be chaotic and fuck my face up. So I'm going to do 11 different eyeliner looks or 10, because technically one of them's no liner, which, hey look, one of the looks done. Woo! So the plan is to try and do 5 liners on one eye and 5 liner styles on the other, so at least I'm not going too ham on the skin. And looking at it, there's a few that are similar enough that I'll be able to like double up on. So say like Soft Smoke and Panda Smudge, they're very similar, so I just do the Soft Smoke first and then build up the Panda Smudge afterwards. Every iteration I'm going to just do like a very basic something on my lid, just so I have a wash of colour. So I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds palette, using my Eyeshadow Cosmetics Eyeshadow Primer, which is just like a dupe for the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It's just like a little wax pot, and I really like this for just a basic base if I don't want full pigmentation. Mattes and maybe even a shimmer or two. So I won't be doing like crazy looks, but just doing a gentle wash of colour on my eye, so then I can use that as a base. Pull you guys in a bit with my DSLR so you can be nice and close up on my gorgeous eyeballs. Might actually turn brightness of the camera down just slightly. There we go. I think I'm probably just going to grab something like Golden Hour and just do like gentle washes of shimmer on the eyes. I might go in with like the smallest little bit of the matte orange marmalade just to get a little bit of depth, but that'd be it. So yeah, so literally that much eyeshadow on the brush, barely anything. That's all the eyeshadow that I want, just to add some depth, because I don't want it to be too vibrant. So this eyeball, I think I'm just gonna follow like along the chart. So the first liner I'm gonna try is the double flick. So with that one, I'm going to use my good old StarGem Cosmetics Asteria eyeliner, which is just like a felt tip liner, but it's good for precision. Love the formula, doesn't bleed. Double flick time. This is when the stress becomes, because I have to do a second flick. Kind of does the job. That's cool. That looks trippy. So that's kind of what I'm going to do and say as my double flick. So this is just without any lashes on or anything like that. So once you add lashes on, and you could even obviously spice it up more by doing different colors. So the next eyeliner shape is called Winehouse. I'm assuming Amy Winehouse, where instead of kind of like thinning out and then getting wider, it almost stays really wide the whole way, if that makes sense, while you're doing the actual wing. That's going to be an interesting shape to try and replicate. I don't know how well that will work. Just do solid black wing. So I feel like this is actually still a bit too curved, so I'm just going to straighten it a bit more. I feel like it's not actually going out further enough, so I might just extend that angle slightly. This also is not taking into consideration, I'm pretty sure Amy Winehouse is a different eye shape to me. Her liner shape suits her eyes. It might not necessarily suit mine, but I'm not mad at that. So that's what I'm going to call my Amy Winehouse wing for at least a chart. I don't think I did too bad, like actually comparing it to the chart wise. So I'm just going to quickly wipe all this off, and I'll be back to do, well, one eye will get 2 eyeliners all in one hit. So I'm back now. I've got no makeup on both eyes. I've just already prepped and put shadow on this one. So this eye I'm going to be doing Soft Smoke, and then I'll be going on to the Panda Smudge. And to do the liner, I'm going in with the Hourglass 1.5mm mechanical liner in the shade Obsidian, which is just a generic black, and it's like a little pencil. So this is supposed to be for using in the waterline, but I love using this as like a smudging eyeliner on my eyeball. So that is going to be like the base of the eyeliner, and now I'm just going to go in with, might actually go in with a liner brush that I typically wouldn't go in for. This is the Morphe M165, so it's just a liner and eyebrow brush. Do a little soft smudging motion, mostly keeping it along the outer half of the eye, just so we give the actual soft smoke appearance rather than getting into the panda eye just yet. I'm going to call this the Soft Smoke. I'm actually quite happy with how that looks. I might actually just slightest little bit, just add a little bit bit of depth just along the lash line part, just to give it a bit of a ombre and a bit more depth of black. And just on this inner portion, smudge it a bit more. I'm happy with this. This is what I'm going to call my soft smoke. And now I'm going to further take this liner and turn it into the next style. This is what I'm going to call the soft smoke, and I'm now going to go in and do the Panda Smudge. Turn this into the Panda Smudge. I'm literally just going to take the same liner and add even more all the way to the inner corner on both upper and lower lash line, and smoke it out a lot to get the Panda Smudge effect going hardcore. So going back in with the same Morphe M165, just going to smudge this out. This is going to be what I call the Panda Smudge eye. Now to go onto this eye, and I'm going to do the Arabic shape, which is a similar shape that I've done before. I'm going to try and do the Arabic liner shape with the KVD tattoo liner. God, that's a really small wing that I've done. Holy shit. From what I can see on the chart, it looks like the bottom part actually goes into the waterline. So I'm just going to now fill in the waterline while keeping the wing untouched. I love how, just how quickly the black liner from Hourglass glows onto the waterline. This is what I'm going to say is the Arabic style. So you got a bit more of a thinner wing with black on the waterline, pretty much nothing below that. So you've got a really nice defined waterline, and then you get a little bit of an inner corner downward flick. These are another two liners. Now to remove round 3. The next liner style I'm going to be doing is the dropped flick. So sorry camera if my eye's looking a bit fucky, especially on this side. I'm trying to save my eye and not do too much product on top of it. So I only wiped away where the actual liner is. So you can still see a little bit of the waterline down there, which is fine. Who cares? Just go with it. I'm now going to do the dropped flick. For the drop flick, I'm just going to go back in with StarGem's Hysteria. So the dropped flick, instead of actually flicking upwards, the wings liner goes downwards. This is strange. I mean, it probably is pointing a bit too far down, but who gives a fuck? I'm just playing. I don't know how well it's translating on camera because of the angle wise of the eyeball, but it's very weird. Now the next liner is a classic bar. So a classic bar is kind of following the shape of a winged liner, but instead of it being winged, it kind of cuts flat. There we go. I'm gonna call that the bar liner. This is so much fun trying different shapes. Not for my eyes, but for me personally. I'm pretty much just gonna say get fucked to the slept in smudge liner look, because that's pretty much the exact same thing as soft smoke, just not putting the smoke as high up on the upper lid. And I do not care. So I'm just going to do thin flick, and then the favorite one out of them all is double mod, which essentially is just a graphic liner. So this eye is going to do second liner, which is just a little thin flick. So that's pretty easy to just smash out very quick. Thin flick is done. Looking cute and small. Look at her, she's very cute and dainty. Now the one that I'm excited to do. So this one, which is the double mod, which is going to be the last liner, pretty much is just a normal wing, a little bit more extended. So kind of like what I did with the Arabic, but not bringing it all along the lower lash line. But then also adding kind of like a faux second wing, as well as a under the eye wing. So this is going to be a bit more of an intricate liner. So that's double mod. They're the liners. That honestly is my favourite one out of the bunch, but I'm always a sucker for graphic liner, so doesn't surprise me there. I'm happy. It's probably one of the first times I've actually done a graphic liner in this specific shape that I've actually been happy with the results, but I haven't tried it in a while. This pretty much concludes my fun experiment, trying all sorts of different liners. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit because you don't need to be fully zoomed in my face. Even more zoomed out, it looks even cooler more zoomed out. Holy shit, might have to do this more often. That looks cool. My eyes hurt. This is going to be a fun one to edit. This is going to be so much more fun to edit compared to doing the makeup on my face, because my eyes are saying, fuck you. That concludes the fun bullshit. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this random makeup video. There's more of these to come. I want to try and start doing more of these type of videos where it's exploring different techniques and shapes in a certain makeup area. So like doing different shaped eyeliner, doing different shaped lips and stuff like that, because I'd like to start experimenting as well with doing different shapes of the lips to do different things. Thank you very much for watching. Love you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna just go, I'm gonna grab a brush. So, oh no, I don't need that happening. I need you, you prick.
Ya bastard.
So I'm just going to go back in with my Amuse Cosmetics eyeliner. Eyeliner? It's an eye primer. Fucking eyeliner. I've already said eye primer like 3 times in this video. How am I fucking it up? That's the eyeball. This is the eyeball. Look at it being fabulous.